All right, big news for us here at our radio station, My Talk. If you're just a fan of this podcast, Blinded by the Item, or maybe you watch it on YouTube, we have an entire radio station called My Talk, and we've been talking about the Golden Bachelorette that premiered last night. And I have a little blind item that I know, Mike, I brought to your attention.
You did, yeah.
I don't even know what's going on or if it's just an oversight, but there was a guy who got a rose last night from Joan. His name is Greg. We'll call him Old Greg. That's a reference for some older people out there. But he's not listed in the bubbles of people's profiles on the original page. Like, where is Greg?
Where's Greg?
If you search for Greg, you will find him.
Yep.
You showed me, like, if you just type in Greg, Golden Bachelorette. But then if you go back, he doesn't have a little thumbnail with the rest of the contestants. And I thought, has Greg passed?
He's not passed.
Okay, he's still with us.
He's with us.
That's good.
That's what I can gather so far. Other than that, I don't have much more for you. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
And we're talking about not just the people who have moved on, like all 24 contestants are on this. Well, 23 contestants are on this page. The 24th Greg is not.
The 24th Greg. I know, it's weird. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, you might be wondering, who is that cute guy in the middle here? That's Stormer.
Hello.
That is another Jason. He is a Jason who is our full-time producer now on our show from noon to 3, The Adventures of Bradley and Dawn. That is Central Time.
Bradley had one requirement. Whoever replaced him on Blinded by the Item, when he was out, had to be a Jason.
Yeah, that's true.
Well done. We've done it.
We've done it all week long.
Except, there was a Paul.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't know his middle name, but, this week for sure. Okay, so we're just going to try this out and see how many correct answers that Stormer gets.
All right. I'm excited.
All right. Let's do a little Blinded by the Item.
Yes.
I don't have any Golden Bachelor blind items quite yet, but someday.
Well, I made
very
one
soon.
up,
You did, yeah. Where's Greg? Justice for Greg. Let's go ahead and do some blind items. Let's get it started with this one. This former A-list singer just paid out yet another settlement to a woman he abused. It's the reason he's been re-releasing past albums and hustling as much as he has this past year. He is having a hard time keeping up with the money coming in to offset all those legal expenses going out. Former A-list singer had to pay out yet another settlement to a woman he abused. It's the reason he has re-released and hustled his last album so hard. He is having a hard time keeping up with money coming in to offset all those legal expenses going out.
I mean, I guess I'll just state the obvious. Is it Sean Diddy Combs?
No.
I thought that was going to be a little bit too easy.
That's right. Okay, let's really think here. He's re-releasing stuff.
He already re-released an album and has been hustling that album as well. And apparently it's all because he needs to get some money coming in to offset all those legal expenses going out. Former A-list singer.
So this is like an older album. It's not an album that was released relatively soonish.
No, it was his most recent album.
Oh, it was his most recent one. Okay.
I believe the album was released in 2023 and then re-released in 2024 and had a tour to follow.
Oh,
Okay, tour.
is he? Okay, it's not R. Kelly, is it?
No.
I was going to say, can he do that from jail?
I don't think he can do that from jail. No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
He's
now.
touring penitentiaries. He's like the Johnny Cash of his time.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get out my notes.
It's all right. Former A-list singer
Former
Okay.
A-list singer.
paid out yet another woman he abused.
Is this are these civil suits?
I believe so,
Yeah,
yes. This one in
obviously.
particular we haven't even heard about. But yes, I know in
okay.
the past they have been.
Okay.
Trying to think of
Some of
other
them.
rappers that have been in the meat grinder for this kind of thing recently. Obviously, like Diddy's dominated the headlines recently, so something might have got lost in translation here. I'm trying to think.
Is he a rapper, though?
Yeah,
Singer,
Singer.
A-list singer.
Okay.
I don't think. I'm trying to remember. I guess I would say more of a singer than a
More
rapper,
of
but
a
is
singer.
definitely
Okay.
hip hop and R&B.
Okay.
is this Jack Harlow?
Is he foreign
Former
born?
A-list. Nope,
Former
not
A-list.
foreign born.
Okay.
Not that I know of, I think.
All
Let me
right.
check just to be sure, but I don't believe so. Nope.
Justin Timberlake?
Singer, songwriter, dancer, and actor.
Oh,
Dancer, too. Okay.
an actor as well.
Okay.
Former A-list.
I think I. Oh, go
Let's say it
ahead,
at the
Dawn.
same time.
3, 2, 1. Chris
Weeknd.
Brown.
One of you are right.
Which one?
I'll say mine. The Weeknd.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Stormer.
According to the blind items, Chris Brown has paid out yet another settlement to a woman he abused. It's the reason he has re-released his most recent album and hustled it as much as he has. He's having a hard time keeping enough money coming in to offset all those legal expenses going out.
Man, trouble just follows this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, you know, I mean, I just, after his whole basically, you know, abuse of Rihanna and that whole thing, you think that he would be on his best behavior. It kind of ruined his career. Even though I know he still has fans, but as far as like mainstream fans, people don't want to hear him anymore.
No one cares about Chris Brown anymore.
No.
The allegations have overshadowed anything that he's done as a musician, and it's just, dude, whatever, go away.
And then he's associated, like, I remember he would have parties at his house and people would be arrested there for all kinds of various things. And
I
it's
wish
like,
what you guys were saying is true. Unfortunately, it's not. I mean, his tours, I've got a ton of people. Like, he literally went on a tour for his re-release of 11/11, and there were a lot of people showing up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
So it's just, it's sad, but yeah, people are still going and caring and paying him money. There's you can watch a video of the Barclays Center performance. He had a ton of people there. I mean, this is a big arena tour. I don't know. It's gross, but
Well, good luck to him, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
good luck to him and anybody paying money to see him.
Yeah.
Good luck to those people too.
Yeah. What do you do?
Let's do another blind item here. You guys got that one? Nicely done. This former A-list athlete finally met the demands of the influencer, which is why she deleted the follow-up with proof of their relationship. It's ironic that his only response has been a line from a song that's about somebody who's a cheater. So we've got a former A-list athlete must have finally met the demands for an influencer who deleted a follow-up with proof of their relationship, in quotes. It's ironic, though, that his only response is a line from a song that's all about a cheater.
Okay. So we have the A-list athlete.
Former A-list athlete. Yep.
Former is a guy?
Yep.
Okay. And then there's an influencer.
Did he play basketball?
He did. Any controversy around former A-list basketball players recently? You may have.
Now, this is your territory.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Stormer.
think.
And they're not, is it Kardashian adjacent at all?
Nope.
Okay. That eliminates an entire category.
That's half the NBA is out.
Right. Well, I thought it might be
yeah.
who Kendall dated, because I saw
Devin
that
Booker.
she's been hanging out with him again. Okay.
Does this guy play for a California basketball team?
Did he?
Or did he? Okay.
Okay, so it's a Laker. Former Laker. Uh-oh.
Is it Shaquille O'Neal? Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You guys seen the most recent
No.
Shaquille O'Neal? Okay, well, there was a photo floating around of a influencer. I don't remember her name, but she posted a picture of this extremely large dude behind her. You didn't see his face. You just saw his arms draped around her. She put out that it was Shaq. He went with the ever-successful defense of Shaggy and said, it wasn't me.
Oh, my God. I mean,
And that's
it's
continued
just
to be.
somebody else who's a giant.
Yeah, it's hard to miss you there, Shaq.
And she then followed up with a video basically proving it was him.
Oh, God.
And since has deleted said video, and he continues on his podcast to say, it wasn't me.
Okay, well,
Okay, Diesel. Okay.
I think that might have just been, maybe there was some money exchange involved. Like, take that down, please, and here's some cash.
Yeah, the blind item being that Shaq finally met the demands of the influencer, which is why she deleted that follow-up video with proof of their relationship, whatever that is. He does have a girlfriend, though, so that's why it was kind of, and it's not her.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, not married, but apparently had a girlfriend. And again, if you let her take a picture of you in that, like they were posing for this picture.
Don't do that.
Don't be shacked in a fool shack. Don't shack your own. Don't do that to yourself, man. Come on.
So,
well, I wonder if they'll stick together. I wonder if they'll stay together.
For blind items, I kind of hope so.
I mean, not the influencer,
Shaq
obviously
okay.
his girlfriend. I mean, I don't know. I guess money can make people stick around.
Has a lot of influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the feds don't care how much money or power you have. This A-plus list couple continues to try to buy influence and distract people from the fact that they were regulars at the disgraced musicians' parties, in quotes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The feds don't care how much money or power you have. This A-plus list couple continues to try to buy influence and distract people from the fact that they were regulars at the disgraced musicians' parties. Says the blind item, not me. Please don't hold me accountable for what I am repeating from the deep, dark web.
Yeah. Never hold him accountable.
Not this time anyway, Mike.
It's like he doesn't make this stuff up. Sometimes in the comments, they're like, why would Mike say that? And I'm like, Mike didn't say it. Mike's just repeating it.
I'm
yeah.
repeating it.
Okay. All right. So obviously, I think we're talking about Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the latter
and
part,
his,
yes.
His freak off parties.
Yeah.
Freak off is such a
Nasty.
nasty.
It's nasty.
A-plus list couple.
A-plus list couple.
All right.
I mean, it's not J-Lo and Ben because she just basically had a relationship with him before. And are they known to be offering another position in their bed? What am I saying?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do they do threesomes offering another position?
He's known for offering.
He's open.
He's known for offering in a position in his bed. But
okay.
not necessarily when she's around.
Oh, he cheats.
Okay.
Okay. A-list couple.
A-plus.
A-plus?
list.
Oh my God.
Are they movie stars?
Well, they've been in movies.
They've been in movies.
As themselves?
No, as characters.
Okay.
And as themselves.
But they're more known as musicians. Gotcha.
Oh. Okay. So it has nothing to do with Cuba Gooding Jr. Okay. Because he's...
Except they apparently hung out a lot.
Yeah. He's nasty.
A-plus, this couple.
I don't want to say this, but I will. Justin and Hailey Bieber? Thank goodness.
Well, that's a good guess.
Unfortunately, Justin, I think, was... Never mind. Yeah. That's a whole nother blind item that we might get to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A-plus list. I mean, the only people I can think of that are A-plus is like George and Amal Clooney, which that's not...
How about this one?
Musicians buying power and influence.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Oh.
Feds don't care how much money or power you have.
What?
Jay-Z and Beyonce continue to try to buy influence and distract people from the fact that they were regulars at the disgraced musicians' parties.
This is really shocking to me.
Not if you do a Google search.
Really?
They've hung out
regulars at Diddy's parties.
Yeah, they were there all the time.
That's shocking.
Oh, I mean, I just can't imagine them seeing anything that was super bad. And they just seemed like people who wouldn't be down with that. Maybe it was the after parties where they left before.
I hope.
God.
But I'll just say some of the blind and I'll speak that way about Beyonce.
Yeah.
Some of the blind items we've had about Jay-Z.
Oh God.
And I mean, we know
we know
he's
that he
capable
cheated.
of.
Yes.
Yeah,
Lemonade.
Oh, boy.
Again, don't.
Oh gosh, so there's a lot of weird stuff, is what you're saying about Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blind items.
I didn't.
Again, he's yeah. There's a reason why a lot of people think he's buying up influence, he's insulating him around people like, I don't know, the NFL and people like Premier League soccer and all these extremely big billionaires. And he's probably trying to insulate himself from some of this stuff because, let's be honest, those are some of the worst people on this planet that have done some terrible things and aren't always held accountable for it because of their billions.
Yeah.
Maybe he's kind of trying to do the same. I don't know. It's the blind items.
Okay.
The ripple effect of this whole Diddy Combs thing is starting to get very, very uncomfortable, though. I mean, as it should. All this information should be exposed. It should be everybody's truth at this point. But like knowing just who might be associated with all this kind of stuff is just, I mean, we don't have all the answers quite yet, but it is starting to get dicey, folks.
Yeah. And if you are witnessing something that is clearly abusive and a crime and you don't say anything, I feel like you're involved in that crime. You know?
Yeah. And to your point, Don, like he's had these massive, massive parties after the Grammys, after different whatevers. Mm-hmm. It doesn't necessarily mean, like you said, this might be the after party. So just because you had all these A-listers that were there doesn't necessarily mean they all knew what was going on or partook in any of it. But some may have. I don't know. It's blind items.
Boy. Okay.
I need a shower.
Oh, good luck to him.
All right. Let's move on and do something a little lighter. This A-list foreign-born singer's career has now spanned 5 decades. They are planning a massive arena tour next year. Unfortunately, the demand will not be there, and they'll struggle to sell out even half of these oversized venues. Oh. So we've got an A-list foreign-born singer's career that has spanned over 5 decades. Planning a massive arena tour next year. Unfortunately, the demand will not be there, and they will struggle to sell out even half of these oversized venues, according to the blind items.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So we're talking somebody that's probably in their 70s. No? What? Were they singing when they were a baby?
Well, just think spanning 5 decades doesn't necessarily, I mean, you could have been the end of one decade, and now we're in the 4 years into the 5th decade.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So in their 60s. Oh, ooh, this is some weird math that I don't understand.
Foreign-born.
No, so if hypothetically, let's say this individual started in the late 70s, and they're still going right now.
Oh.
They've spanned 5 decades.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
late
okay.
70s.
I get it now. Thank you.
Actually, no, that would be 6 decades. So this individual, I think, actually started in the 80s. Or maybe it was 70s. I don't know. Maybe it's 6 decades now that we think about it. I will tell you.
Foreign born.
80s. Yes. 80s until now. That's 5 decades.
Okay.
How did you do the math quick for this individual?
Oh, God, I can't. Math is not my strong point, obviously.
Although it does say have been active since 1979. So 70s, 80s, 90s,
Rod Stewart?
10s, and 2020s.
Rod Stewart?
No. Keep in mind, this person is not in their 70s or 60s.
Oh, okay.
This person is in their
50s.
But to your point, it looks like they started singing when they were 11.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Foreign-born, let me read the blind item again. We've got A-list foreign-born singer's career has now spanned, again, I think 6 decades if you really do the math. They are planning a massive arena tour next year. Unfortunately, the demand will not be there, and they'll struggle to sell out even half of those oversized venues.
Ricky Martin? Okay.
Ricky Martin.
Well,
I'm just trying to think. Foreign-born.
God, I have all my foreign-born people listed here, and we've got like older, like Elton John. That's done, obviously.
Too old, yeah.
Sting is too old.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an individual singer, right? This isn't like a band? Okay.
Individual singer.
It's not like, I know he was on Degrassi Junior High. It's not Drake, is it? Okay, because he's still...
He would be, yeah. You need to have somebody who's, yeah.
Apparently I'm not... Now, is this a man?
No.
It's a woman. Let me go to the other list.
Okay. Is it, no, she's not foreign born.
Gosh.
I wish I had your list on. You got a big list. I don't have a big list. I feel like I need to make a big
I would say their biggest hit, I mean, I think the reason why this blind item is referring to him as spanning 5 decades, technically, even though they started singing at 11, was the fact that their biggest hits, I guess, started in the late 80s, and then they had some more success in late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh. Is it a Spice Girl?
Nope.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe picking out the their country would help.
Okay.
Because this person is the highest grossing female singer from their country.
Shakira? Okay. Is she from South America? Okay.
She's from Europe. Oh.
She's British?
That's
Not
Europe.
from Europe.
Oh, whoops.
Australian?
Oh, Kylie Minogue?
You got there.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Nicely
Painful. Sorry to all those
done.
people screaming right
It's
now.
all
at their
good.
radios.
Kylie Minogue has a career that's now spanned 5 decades and is planning a massive arena tour next year. Unfortunately, the demand will not be there, and she's going to struggle to sell out even half of these oversized venues she's planning on touring.
Okay.
So
That's too bad.
that's just a blind being mean.
Yeah.
It really is. Well, I mean, just if you know that, maybe she doesn't, and this is just someone speculating.
Yeah.
But you just make the venue smaller. Because it's embarrassing when you can't sell out a stadium. You know, if it's half full.
Sure.
I don't know.
You got to know your
It
crowd.
just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I'm not in that business, though, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay.
All right, there you go. Let's see if we can get this next one here. You guys are
Maybe
doing
one
really
more?
well today. Yeah, one or
Okay.
two more. We'll see.
Okay. Oh.
This foreign-born A-list actor, is the jealous type, which is why we rarely see his wife and likely will never see her work on a movie ever again. I guess he is okay, though, if she spends her creative time working on projects geared towards children.
Oh.
So we got an A-plus list foreign-born actor who's the jealous type, and that is why we rarely see his wife and will likely never see his wife in a movie again. I guess he is okay, though, if she spends her creative time working on projects for children only.
Is this Ryan Gosling and Ava Mendes?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
that is great. That
Nice.
was my first guess. Yes.
Done. Yes, according to the blind item, Ryan Gosling, a little bit of the jealous type. And again, that's why we rarely see Ava Mendes. But apparently he's okay if she's out there hawking her kid's book, because that's exactly what she's doing right now,
So he's one of those guys.
according to the blind items.
But she seems to be fine with that. I think that she likes to stay home and be out of the spotlight, because I've heard she has, social anxiety fears, and she just likes to be very private.
And then there was a story the other day, though, that I don't remember which one of the news sources caught up with her, but she was quoted to being open about potentially returning to Hollywood. She still said that she's really focused on her family and doing everything like that, but she didn't necessarily rule out that she is in full out retirement. So maybe if Ryan would be a little less jealous, she could go act again or something.
It's funny. So that article came out, and you're exactly right. As of yesterday, Ava Mendes may never return to acting again thanks to Ryan Gosling. This is an article on Fox News right now.
Uh-oh.
Basically saying that he just has blockbuster after blockbuster, and why does she need to work? Instead, she's going to do more creative endeavors like fashion, makeup, and her current children's book.
Okay.
All right. Well, whatever you want to do. I mean, just
You're happy.
because you get into acting and it's like you've had some great success, that's not necessarily the end all be all of, life.
For sure.
Maybe she's like is fulfilled in other ways.
Absolutely.
But it has been like 10 years since she's appeared in anything. I think she made one appearance in an episode of Bluey within the last couple years, but that has literally been
Oh my
it.
gosh, how cute.
Just Bluey.
Aw.
Probably because her kids like Bluey, and they're like,
Exactly.
"Mom, be in Bluey," and
Yeah.
she was in Bluey.
Let's do one more quick one here.
Okay.
This
We can do
A-minus list singer, soon-to-be actress, had to bail from a party early because someone gave her some bad drugs. She really needs to be careful taking anything from everyone like she does. Let me read that again because it's kind of confusing. This A-minus list singer, soon-to-be actress, had to bail from a party early because somebody gave her some bad drugs. She really needs to be careful taking anything from everyone like she currently does.
Oh,
So she's going to do some acting, but she's primarily a singer.
A-minus list singer, soon-to-be actress.
Okay. Sabrina Carpenter? Oh. Chapel Roan said she didn't want to act.
Charlie XCX.
Nailed it!
Let's go.
Charlie XCX had to bail from a party early because someone gave her some bad drugs. She really needs to be careful taking anything from everyone like she currently does when she's partying.
Oh my God.
Not the first drug-related blind item we've had about old Charlie XCX.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
But I will say we did get a fun story from Olivia Wilde recently saying that when she saw the audition for Charlie XCX for this new movie they're working on together, she was blown away about how brilliant of an actress Charlie XCX is.
Wow.
So high praise coming from someone who knows talent like
True.
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde, yes.
And I'm sure Olivia Wilde's name's been brought up in the blinds as well quite a time or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially last year.
Yeah.
But don't worry, darling. We don't have to deal with that ever again.
You did a great job, Stormer.
Thank you very
my
much.
gosh. Yes.
That was fun.
He's surrounded by celebrity gossip every day anyway. So, I mean, look at the new skill you have, knowing about all of these people. Okay. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can listen to us in podcast form. If you just don't have time to watch, we're also, you can just listen to the whole radio station. But this right here is...
Blinded by the Item.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Blinded by the item.